At some point, I'm sure all of us have seen one of the Chucky movies. Now, SYFY is trying to bring the Chucky franchise to a broader audience, announcing its plans to create a Chucky television series that will continue where the original trilogy left off. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. Chucky has become a wildly popular horror film franchise with a classic villain, comedy elements, and a horror plot that is well balanced yet terrifyingly creepy. Dedicated fans are now willing to join any project that involves the doll, and fans of the red-headed monster will get even more out of the series with SYFY's new Chucky television show. Chucky fans will soon be able to watch their favorite doll weekly. Although we still have some time before the Chucky TV series premieres on SYFY, we have plenty of information, including a suggested release date. Let's get into the details about the forthcoming Chucky TV series. The Chucky TV series is expected to debut in 2021. Don Mancini, Child's Play screenwriter and Chucky showrunner, released an official teaser in July 2020. It shows Chucky's silhouette but doesn't go beyond that. The teaser begins with "Coming 2021." The Chucky TV series was originally scheduled to begin filming in fall 2020. However, it was delayed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Cast announcements and social media updates from cast and crew suggest that filming is underway and started in March or April 2021. This would allow for a fast turnaround and keep the premiere date of 2021. The Chucky TV series is obviously a classic horror series, so it makes sense that the show may premiere sometime around Halloween. According to the Chucky TV series press release, the show will air on SYFY as well as USA Network. Because NBC Universal Television has both networks, Chucky's airing on both networks makes perfect sense. It should be easier for viewers to catch the show on one network, particularly if it airs at different times and dates. There are no details yet on whether Chucky will be available on NBC's Peacock streaming platform. Brad Dourif is the voice of the evil villain in most Chucky films, but Mark Hamill, who is the Child's Play reboot's iconic doll character, took over the role. Dourif will be back as the evil doll in the Chucky TV show. Many Chucky fans regard Brad Dourif to be the authentic Chucky voice and are thrilled about this announcement. Many love and loathe his voice acting, but he helped to shape the character. The main Chucky cast was revealed in March 2021. 4 teens will play the main characters. They will be Zackary Arthur, Olivia Allen Lindsay, and Björgvin Arkeson. Deadline also provided a short summary of each main character. Arthur portrays Jake Weber, a loner. His storyline will focus on his mother's death and his being an outsider to his father and peers. Junior Weber is Jake's cousin. He is the opposite of Jake, an overachiever and a jock. Alan Lynn portrays Lexi Taylor, Junior's girlfriend, who is a queen bee type and bullies Jake. Arneson plays Devon Lopez. He is a true crime addict who sets out to solve the mysteries of the town. Each of these characters sounds interesting, so I hope the adult characters will be just as fascinating. Final Destination's Devon Sawa will play one of these adult main characters. Details about his character remain a mystery as of July 2021. The Chucky TV show will include many characters from Chucky's past, reprising their original roles. We will likely see many cameos of Chucky characters on the TV series. And Chucky would not be complete without Jennifer Tilly, his main love. She will be playing the role of Tiffany Valentine, Chucky's girlfriend. Entertainment Weekly revealed that Fiona Dourif would also be returning to the Chucky TV franchise in March 2021. Fiona Dourif, the daughter of Brad Dourif, will be keeping the role as a family affair when Nika Pierce returns. Curse of Chucky was her first appearance. Then she played the same role in Cult of Chucky. There are no other confirmed returns, but it is likely that more familiar faces will appear throughout the series. While the Chucky movies have shown some of Charles Lee Ray's past and the iconic Lakeshore Stranglers' ways, Collider claims that the Chucky TV show will take viewers back to Charles Lee Ray's childhood. We will see his origin story, which led him to become a serial killer and turned him into a doll. It seems likely that Devon Sawa will play Charles Lee Ray's dad. This theory could be true if the show switches between Ray's present and Ray's past, which is very likely. Don Mancini spoke about his plans for the series in a 2018 interview with Bloody Disgusting. He said that the series would be darker and more sinister than ever before, saying, "It's going to be very creepy." Mancini elaborated further on this point in a Sci-Fi Wire interview, where he explained more about the Chucky TV series. "From film to film, I've always tried to create a different tone, plug Chucky into a different subgenre. We've gone from straightforward slasher to comedy to crazy satirical comedy, and back to straightforward horror again. With this TV show, our mission has been to preserve the straightforward scariness of the original film, or the first couple of films. It won't be a remake of the 2019 Child's Play film, but it will be a continuation of the original Chucky story." In the Sci-Fi interview, Mancini stated that Chucky will continue to grow as a character in the series. He talked about giving Chucky new tools, goals, targets, and strategies in order to show how he fights the modern age of video games and social media-obsessed kids. The original trilogy is unique because of its dark humor, slasher guise, and commentary on commercialism. Andy's mother had to work double shifts in order to provide shelter for her son and Andy. Her lack of funds forced her to purchase the dreaded Chucky doll from a homeless man in an alley. Andy's mother was not the villain here, as she purchased the doll out of sheer desperation. It was instead the constant commercials on TV that exposed the dangers of commercialism when targeted toward young children. As the films progressed, Andy was more aware of Chucky's real motive, and commercialism became secondary to his survival. Andy later returned in Child's Play 2 and grew distant from his toys, including the infamous Chucky doll. He matured at an earlier age because of his troubled childhood, with Chucky making it nearly impossible for him to enjoy the same things as other children because he kept him exposed to death and despair. Andy became a troubled teenager as a result of this trauma, which forced him to mature by Child's Play 3. Andy is now a soldier and is not the same child as in the previous films. He is no longer a target for Chucky, but this made Tyler, a younger student, more at risk. Andy used his past experiences to help out, and the trilogy shows how one person overcomes trauma and fights back against the source of their suffering. The trilogy is now over, but the franchise did have a deeper meaning that will now be explored in the new television series. The franchise focused on humor and the infamous villain's efforts to find a new body, from Bride of Chucky to Cult of Chucky. He decided to go to any lengths to get as many people as possible, rather than returning to childhood and starting a new life. The series will still be darkly funny, and Chucky's family grew along with Tiffany and Glenn Glenda. However, the more recent films lack the same thematic punch as the original trilogy. They are still entertaining, but it is clear that Chucky movies were much better and much darker in the past. Let's hope the writers will do a good job with the new series and keep it as close to the original film series as possible. So far, this is everything we know about the new Chucky series. It's incredibly interesting to see that the network has decided to exclude the Chucky name from the title of the series, opting instead for Child's Play. There are loads of theories about why the network chose to do this, with many fans wondering if there may be more to the show than Chucky carrying on with his usual antics. For example, it's possible that Chucky may be taking a back seat in the upcoming series with another character taking on the starring role. This definitely seems unlikely, but it's certainly possible. For the moment, we will just have to wait and see how everything pans out with the new series. But it is shaping up to be something truly amazing. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.